my snowblower quit running. The auger and the impeller quit turning, and so I'm going to take it apart and see what's the matter. This is in April, so I'm pretty much past the snow, but it broke just after the last snow. So the rest of this will be how we do that. Well, the snowblower off of the Cub Cadet GT2550 doesn't turn. The PTO runs, but the beater doesn't turn. And normally we strip a bronze gear in there, but I don't think that's the problem this time, because the fan or the blower part in the back turns when I try to turn this. Well, yeah. Anyway, I can see it turning a little bit, so I'm sort of thinking that I've probably 3 times I've broken the bronze gear in there. This time it was because back in the back where the blower goes, water had gotten in, then it froze and it stopped it from turning. So my thought is that I didn't actually break that gear. I broke something in this piece here. The PTO shaft turns, but I think in here must be something is broken. I'll zoom in on this. What I'm going to do to make this a little easier to work on is tip it up. So let's tip it up. So I want to take that piece off right here. So the first thing is it's a 1/2 inch. This is a 1/2 inch bolt. So I'll put a vice grip on the back of it. See if that'll come off. Well, maybe I have to tip it up so it's there. Let's put the bolt in here so we don't lose it. Has sort of a lock washer or lock nut on it. Now it's sort of locked for a bit. My guess is there's a gear here and then a gear here, that goes out to the gearbox out front. I didn't pick a real good spot here. Get ice under me. Okay, that's a 7/16. That should have a socket. But one, I wonder how it's hooked into the shaft inside, if it'll come loose or if I have to, if there's some other pin in there that's in the way. Now I'll get the other one here and see. So, what's the chances that it'll just pick up right off there? Or I'll have to instead have to go play inside. Feels like it's locked in there. Probably, yeah, something's broken because this one turns and this one doesn't. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see what size. ½ inch. So we'll take this inside. Definitely, it's got a part number 7190647. So I suppose you could buy the whole unit. But we'll instead take it apart and look. Now these are ½ inch. I'm going to take it apart and see what's broken in there. Let's see if it's repairable. This is an old school desk that I had mounted a router in it for a while. I was going to, I think. Well, I'm still trying to get the two halves. I got it broken loose, but it's like there's some thing to do with these shafts. Probably the shaft has to slip through, maybe, huh? See two gears in there with a chain. It looks like a chain that runs over them. Looks to me like, anyway, I don't know. I have to get this thing off. I really should put some penetrating oil on the shaft here so it'll slip off better. what I see in there looks like a chain that's broken. Alright, so I have to get that across the... doesn't want to come out very easy, and I'm still nervous about breaking things. I need another hand to pry apart and tap through. I really should take it apart. Need something to tap down in there. There it comes. Alright. So there's a bearing. Feels okay. A bearing there that feels okay. This one doesn't feel okay. This bearing is rough. Oop, there's the gear. As I say, it doesn't matter which. That bearing is probably going to have to be replaced. Alright. And I probably need a new chain here. So I first go in and look up how much do these things cost to replace, to buy one. And then the next piece is the parts. The sprockets look fine. This one here looks good. One bearing, they look about the same, and one chain. Well, I know what's wrong. Now I have to see about fixing it. Well, we took apart the gearbox for the snowblower for the Cub Cadet. The chain was broken, and while I have it apart, I was checking the bearings, and 4 of them are okay, but this one here feels rough. So I'm going to try to get it out. It has a seal and a bearing, and so I have to drive it out with something. Let's see here if I have just something I can pound. There's the rubber seal. I have to go side of it, and then Yeah, it's coming out. There's the bearing. And then the seal is, it might be alright, but looks a little, I'll see if I can get one of those too. That I suppose I have to drive out too, although that might be trickier, it's rubber. There it is. It's just a piece of rubber, pretty stiff.